Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Nichijou episode 4. Yes, I'm not gonna even try to explain the last plot. I always repeat myself that saying that yes, it's just a bunch of random jokes. But those random jokes are hilarious thanks to the context that it's been taken. And the animation, hell, even the animation in this series has something to do with the humor in it, because yes, they took something very simplistic and put it in a freaking great animation, just reserved for an epic fight scene or something along those lines. And yes, it takes you by complete surprise once you start to see in the animation. But anyway, yes, I'm tired of trying to explain, hell, even to myself, why this series is fun. So yeah, let's just cut all of this, a very short presentation, and watch the episode, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 4th episode of Nichijou. And yes, it is still just jokes. There is not an overarching plot. It's just a normal life. And yes, it's kind of in the title. I think I read the subtitle or something along those lines, and it was a kind of a life or daily life. I don't remember exactly the subtitle or what I read, but it was something similar to that. And yes, this is basically the life of several people. We saw some of them in a very short amount of time, and we saw sometimes in a very long amount of time. The main protagonists, as I said before, are the 3 students, and kind of the professor and Nano. Those are kind of the main characters, because those are the ones who appear the most. But now we're starting to see the appearance of more characters with a little bit more screen time. Especially the first joke that we saw, of course, it was with the teacher, the very shy teacher. And of course, the elder son of, I think it was a farmer family, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous the way this guy behaved. Especially once you know what is his real origin, that it is not a rich family, a very stuck-up family or something like that. No, he is just a normal kid, an elder son, yes, but from a very, not very high-class background, let's say. So that's why it caught my attention so strongly, and this joke is still funny. And yes, we are continuing with a joke that was established in previous videos, that yes, the teacher tried to correct somebody, tried to say, okay, you shouldn't wear this in school, or you shouldn't do this in school, yada yada yada, but they just end up ignoring her and giving another stupid joke. The bold girl says, oh yeah, this is nice, or something along those lines. And yeah, the Afro guy is offering something else. So yeah, it's a continuous joke that now the rich kid just ignores a simple question, that what the hell is that thing in front of you? I don't recall the name of that thing. Honestly, I didn't even look it up. I completely forgot about the fact that I should look that up. I'm gonna put the annotation here because yes, that will be very unprofessional of me. But anyway, yeah. And of course the joke that the girl that kind of likes this guy is just attacking him with heavy weapons, very huge weapons. This doesn't happen in this moment. I could not see the freaking thing that's happening in the opening, but we kind of saw something similar. Of course, somebody's called this girl and they go on their merry way. Again, this is establishment of characters. It's not deep, it's not profound, it's nothing like that, but it's good for the jokes. That yes, we're having these characters and the jokes we're giving to him are certain or are kind of weird, because this guy is just a farmer's son. That's it. And that is what the continuous joke we're getting. And of course, something I wasn't expecting, the punk guy, or the guy with the punk hair, it is actually not a punk guy. It's just the way his hair grows. It's the only place that his hair grows. And of course, he's not happy with that fact. So yeah, that is a great joke. That is something I wasn't expecting. And again, this teacher, probably the shyest teacher at the school, is managing his students. Oh, great. Yeah, it's a fun joke. And of course, the other students are given just a tiny bit of attention. That the red light, green light game that nobody was playing except a girl that I don't know what is with this other guy that we saw in the presentation. Those two guys. The small joke that just take 1,000 steps forward in the freaking urinal. But anyway. And of course, we return to the professor and Nano, the robot. This is ridiculous because in the end, it doesn't matter what they bought. I don't think it was relevant to the plot only to say, oh yes, they need an excuse. They gave you an excuse. But the joke here is that she just bought a snowman made of snow that has no function. Yes, it was dirt cheap. It was like 98 yen, which is not a lot. I don't know the conversion. But why would you want a snowman in the summer, what looked like summer, or close to summer, that is going to melt in a few hours, not days, hours? Why the hell would you need something like that? If you want that, just shave eyes and create one, don't buy one. It's so ridiculous, but of course she was motivated to buy it because everybody else wanted. I don't know if it was a scene for the shop or it was really people that wanted to buy that crap. Anyway, we return to the other part of the joke. That once they return to the house, of course the cat, Sakamoto, wants his dinner. They forgot to buy said dinner because they bought snacks and they bought a freaking snowman. So, what does he have for dinner? Shaved ice. That's it. He refused to eat it, of course. But we're starting to see the melting of the freaking snowman. That was the joke. And of course, the small portions of the jokes. And now, this is one of my favorite moments in the episode. When they are taking the exam. It's just a midterm exam. But that is not important. The important thing is what May is doing. First, she's on top of her exam, and I don't mean just her arm or something like that. No, her feet, and she's stepping on the freaking desk. Of course, the teacher doesn't know it because she's almost asleep. Then, of course, she's in another place, and of course, she is in the back of the room with another blackboard. And is kind of recreating what is happening in the Sistine Chapel with the man touching the finger of God. At least that's what I think is the reference. And oh my god, yeah, she's going crazy because what the hell is going on? But the best part is when she removes her hair. Man removes her hair. And the faces, not only of her friend, but of the principal that is outside witnessing all of this. That is hilarious because it's something that, what the hell is going on? I wasn't expecting that. Of course, later on we discovered that it's just kind of I don't know what to call it, a bald cap. What is that? Is not what I think. Yes, I think it's a bald cap. Then we have a very warm moment with the teacher, with the shy teacher. And yes, she's just grading the test and all that, but she's content, and even the words are not that bad. And, yeah, it's get confused and all that. It's a really warm moment, something I wasn't expecting, but of course this changed the pacing of the episode, which is something that we needed. Of course, the joke again of the soccer team joke that nobody was there, and of course the other one that I wasn't expecting again is when the bird, because yes, oh god, I forgot her name. The girl who is not very bright is outside in the alley again. Sorry, alley. The hall. I don't want to say alley. In the hall, and a bird arrives. It is a very cute bird, but then suddenly it starts speaking, and apparently it's the form of somebody else. Somebody else is in the form of the freaking bird. Why? I don't know. But again, this girl is still getting shock after shock. Then, of course, we return to the professor, and there's again the joke that, yeah, Sakamoto is still a cat, but believes he's the elder one, and he has the right to all the respect and all that, yes. Of course, he's still a cat. He still behaves like a cat. He enjoyed this dumb stuff that a cat enjoyed. And of course, this diminishing the speech of respect, that he knows it. But yes, he's a cat and his instincts take over. And it's very funny because he's trying to earn respect, but the professor doesn't respect him at all. Not one single bit. And of course, he is not helping his case with the behavior of a cat. Yeah, that is basically the joke. And yeah, it's pretty funny because, again, you're hearing the voice of an adult coming from a cat and doing cutesy stuff that a cat does. Of course, we discover that the freaking snowman is completely melt, and we get the joke again of the jumping rope. The teacher is jumping even though they stop doing the movement. We return to the punk kid that is trying to adjust his hair to look, I don't know, normal, or what he thinks is presentable. But his mom discovers him, and it's kind of like when a teenager is discovered beating the meat, let's say. It's kind of the reaction that I have seen here with the mom and him. And of course then, the ultimate joke, the last joke, it is basically a bunch of jokes that is hard to read. Mai is hard to read, because she's completely deadpan expression, just like this. But all the jokes hit home because it's funny. It's funny coming from her, because she's taking everything so seriously, and of course it's deceiving you, and it's deceiving her friend, her sister, let's say. But of course, in the end, it was discovered that is a joke. But the funniest part for me is when she's trying to scream super delicious, I don't know, whatever, blah, 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 and all that is doing this weird movement backwards. That is the major point of the joke. And not only that, in my first viewing, I wasn't sure if she was speaking English or not, but yeah, she was speaking English. Yes, it's completely incomprehensible. The jokes are completely incomprehensible. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. The last transition is buildings doing absolutely nothing at night. That's it. And of course, the recap or the preview of the next episode, that is just the building speaking. Again, I'm getting used to these jokes of inanimate objects speaking or telling you what the next episode is going to be about. That's it. That is the episode to a T. I love it. I still think it's hilarious. Nichijou is hilarious. I was missing so much when I didn't watch it, because this is hilarious. It's a great type of humor. Perhaps this has been the weakest episode, because yes, the other ones I think are more hilarious than this one. But it still is not a bad episode. It is a great episode. I still perhaps think it's the weakest one so far. Hopefully this is going to be the weakest of the entire series, but even if it's like that, I am still laughing so much. I think my favorite so far is the last one, the episode 3. All the antics with the principal and the vice principal, all the antics with the comic or the exam, it was just hilarious. So yeah, I love this episode, but I still think it's the weakest so far. But anyway, I really exhausted the topic. There is no topic to express. I'm just kind of retelling the jokes that I've seen here. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for your attention, and well, see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video, and yes, thank you so much for your attention, guys. And as always, if you want to leave a comment, that will help me a lot more. If you want to give me a like, that will help me even more to get on the top of the recommendation for YouTube. And if you want to share this video, that will help me even more. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.